one of the upcoming projects is to try and buff this out. I got some product coming. I'm going to see if we can clean up the paint a little bit and try and do that before we attempt to paint. So instead I'm just going to try and shine. So I told you when we got the camera that I had a big project planned to try and polish the motorhome. And so I was waiting on that stuff to come. And I got all my stuff today. So, well, we're going to start the project. We got an orbital polisher, and we got our Meguiar's kit for restoration. So we got to get started on the motorhome. We'll get it cleaned up. Not the best day to be doing this. It's pretty windy, but we'll make it do. I've been thinking about this project for a long while now. Ever since we got the motorhome, I wanted to do something to spruce up the exterior. Jody and I have talked about the faded paint and stickers and contemplated what to do about it. We've done some touch-ups to trim pieces like the storage compartment handles, the grille, and the mirrors, but now I'm going to tackle the actual motorhome. Really, I'm not a walking advertisement for Meguiar's. But, yeah, your stuff works good. What can I say? This is what I need. Car wash. We gotta start with a wash. So Jody wanted me to plug in the motorhome so that she can run the air conditioner if she needs. Luckily we have a plug right there. And so I just ran the electrical straight out of the utility cabinet. Plugged it right in. We can run the air conditioner, or she can use power tools, listen to the radio, stuff like that. But for me, I need to wash the back first. You gotta wash it nice and clean. Wash and dry it and get it ready to start polishing. And then we can actually get to work. So, got it washed, and that actually improved it. But now we got to dry it off and get ready to polish it. But one of the things I want to do is this Itasca sticker. I think I'm going to try and take that off, and we'll see how polishing it with the sticker off, if that leaves like a ghost or a shadow or something like that underneath where this sticker was. I don't even know how I'm going to get this off. But yeah, we got to dry it off first, and then I'll start polishing. So you can already see where it's drying. You know, where the water's drying, it's all just faded and has no shine at all. So hopefully this will bring back some of the shine in the gel coat. Let's see what we need to do to try and get that sticker off. One thing we've been talking about is replacing the old faded Itasca stickers with something from Jody's Cricut. But that means I have to remove the old stickers, which is not easy. got the sticker removed, at least the vinyl part of it, with using the razor blade, which was a lot of work. And I don't recommend doing that. Find an easier way to do it. But got the sticker part off, but there's still some adhesive on here. See, there's still a lot of the adhesive left over, so I'm going to try and clean that with some Goo Gone. Get the leftover adhesive off. You can see the color difference between the white that it used to be and the faded yellow. So hopefully the oxidization and the polishing and everything will get it a little closer to that. We'll see. That's the idea anyway. So the Goo Gone works great for taking that adhesive off. You can see it really cleans it up, and you can see the discoloration. This is much whiter than the part that's oxidized. Here's what we use. Painter's towel to take off the adhesive. It works great. Just spray a little bit on a rag. And wipe it off. It comes right off. Takes the adhesive right off. Wash that again to make sure we get all the residue off. But then I think I'll wash it, then go eat some lunch and let that dry. And then I think we'll be ready to actually start deoxidizing. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Already looks better without the sticker on there. Okay, so that is dried, and now we're ready to start polishing. So we got this Meguiar's fiberglass restoration kit. Like I said, I'm not a walking advertisement for Meguiar's. This is not sponsored by Meguiar's. I just I find their stuff works really well, so I keep ending up getting it. This came with the polish, high gloss polish, the oxidation remover, and the wax. So we're going to start with the oxidation remover. Try and get rid of the oxidation, then we'll put on the high gloss polish, and then we'll do the wax, and hopefully this will shine it up real nice. I also ordered myself an orbital polisher, 6-inch orbital polisher from Black & Decker. This was like $40 on Amazon. Should do the job. So, and I grabbed my A-frame ladder so I can get up higher. Let's see how it does. Unfortunately, the orbital polisher couldn't fit under or behind or in between the rungs of the ladder, so I had to do that part all by hand. But having the orbital polisher really did make the job much more bearable. This is just the deoxidizer.
Yeah.
You can see right there where it makes a difference. It hasn't really brought the color back up there where the sticker is, but I think once it gets a gloss on it, it'll be okay. I'm not gonna waste. Yeah, place the sticker. But yeah, so far the deoxidizer is doing pretty good. It's cleaning it up nicely. Lots of oxidization on the rag. You can see when I wipe it off, got a fair amount of old paint on there. You can see that coming off of that bag. So it's doing a good job. It's stripping that oxidized layer of paint off of the surface. And then hopefully when we get it polished and waxed, it'll have a really nice shine. So far so good though. I also made sure to get an extra pack of pads because I knew this was going to take a lot. So the deoxidizer is done, and now we're getting ready to polish. So I'll put a new pad on the buffer and then put some polish on it, and we'll polish the whole thing and hopefully make it shine up. Let's go. My in-laws stopped by to pick up some supplies as we have been going to the store for them to lower their risk of exposure to COVID-19. So it might not have taken as long to complete the deoxidizing and polishing had I not stopped and chatted so much. Another thing I am contemplating is replacing the Sonova sticker on the back and on the sides. Those stickers are really faded, and I'd like to figure something out to replace them with. So I've done all the polishing, polished everything, did a couple of areas a couple of times to try and really cut it. Didn't get too much of a gloss. I mean, it is, I don't know if you can see there's some shine to it now where it was really dull, but it's still a little patchy. One place you really can tell is on the metal coping around the corners. That shined up nicely, especially over here. You can see this one shined up pretty good, but it looks a lot better than it did. Here's the part that hasn't been treated at all, and then here you can see it's nice and a lot better shine. It still is a little patchy, especially over the sticker, but I'm not too concerned about that. It even shined up the ladder a little bit, polished that. One thing you can really see is when I was doing this last lower section, I decided to try the bumper, and this really shined up. You can see over there how that's so much more dull. This is really dull, and that really got a shine on it. So I think I'm going to, before I wax, I think I'm gonna clean off the bumper and hit that with some of that polish and shine that up. I think it'll make it real nice. And then that makes me think that the coping up on top would shine up pretty nicely too. So if I next time decide I want to wash the coping up on top, polish that and put some wax on it too, that might really clean that up. But let's do the bumper and see how that turns out. Alright, so I buffed the bumper with some of the polish. Unfortunately, the sun has caught up to me because I had to finish mowing the lawn, so now I've got the sun on the back of the motorhome, which means the polish didn't work real great on the bumper because it dried super fast because now it's hot. But I'm at the point of waxing, but I don't know if I'm going to do it or if I'm going to wait because, well, it's not hot. And the wax can be in the sun, it's just not supposed to be hot. So I'll go ahead and start waxing, and I think I'm going to apply it by hand at first. Maybe I'll start over here on this side and do some hand waxing and see how that goes. So we'll see if this really brings out the shine. That's what I'm hoping for. And this is Pure Wax, Carnauba Blend Pure Wax. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, so I did some waxing by hand, and it really turned out nice, especially on the bumper. You can really tell how much shinier it is after polishing that and then waxing it. Gave it a really nice shine, real nice finish to it. It actually does have a really good shine on here where I waxed it and got rid of a lot of that splotchiness. It's hard to tell from this angle, but you can. If you can see here now, you can see the reflection of the ladder where I waxed it behind the ladder. Maybe a couple of coats of wax would really do it up nice, but I've done this part and down along the bottom behind the bumper, and of course I did the bumper, which you can see really has a nice shine on it now. And especially compared to this side that has nothing. Wax. I didn't get all the wax off, but I think I'll try it with the orbital, applying the wax, and then I'll remove the wax, the excess with the hair cloth. Hopefully it should really smooth it out and give it a nice sheen, at least make it look a little bit better. But already it looks way better than the part that hasn't been done. So I would call it a success. A lot of work, but looks much nicer. We'll have to see how the wax holds up, but even though the color didn't come back, I'm pleased with how much better the motorhome looks now. However, it was quite a lot of work. I might need a harder cut polish to bring back the color. So I'm done for the day. I got a coat of wax on the whole thing, shined it up pretty nicely. I don't know if you can see, but you can actually see the reflection of the ladder in the back of the motorhome now, in the paint. So it did a pretty good job. Shined it up nicely. I think I might want to put one more coat of wax on it. It is nice and shiny though. Certainly a lot shinier than it was. You look at it this way and it's got some reflection, especially that bumper. This bumper really cleaned up well, which makes me think that I want to do the coping on the top. There's still some waxy residue, but I think I put one more coat of wax on it and shine it up nice, and that'll be it. And I don't know if I'd do the polish. The polish worked really well for the bumper, and I think it might work really well for the coping and for the metal trim on the sides. But on the fiberglass itself, I don't feel like the polish is necessary. Just the deoxidizer, really take that oxidized paint off the top layer, and then just a generous layer of wax on it. Really cleaned it up nicely. I like that you can see the ladder. You can see the reflection of the ladder in the paint now. Whereas like if you look at this, you can't see the reflection of anything. You know, in the van you can see the reflection of the motorhome, but in the motorhome you can't see, well, the lower section you can. So this part down here I think would probably do well from that polish. If I deoxidize the fiberglass, polish all the metal, and then put a nice heavy coat or two of wax on it to really make it shine nicely, bring back some of the luster, and then we can look at what we want to do about this. I think I'm going to try repainting, but some of these stickers are in pretty bad shape. And it's got lots of cracks, but I've seen where people have sanded that down and then repainted it, and it cleans it up real nice. So you can see in this blue sticker it still has some reflection. Paint that and clean it up, it would look nice. Some of these are pretty bad though. Like this one's cut up pretty bad. Yeah, they put a sticker right over the other sticker. That's weird. Not really sure why they did that. Maybe I'll do the front next. front needs some protection. And I bet it would clean up nicely. Alright, till next time. Something to do at least until we can actually get out and go camping. Hopefully that'll be soon. Right. Later on we'll check in with Jody and see what she's doing inside. She's got a big project going on. If you like this video, please subscribe and ring the notification bell so you can get more. And thanks for watching.